Man, what a crazy first 2 years into the league. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff I've been doing. Like, in these last 2 years, we done blown out 2 teams in the Super Bowl. Last year was the Packers. This time, it was the Giants. But also, not only that, I won Defensive Player of the Year. And the reason for that is because I broke the single season interception record with 15. Now, I know it technically took me an extra game to do it, but still did it though. Don't matter. Also, last season was my little brother Jordan Johnson's first season in the NFL, and he had a pretty good season. 77 catches, 1,350 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And mind you, he missed a couple games in the first part of the season and at the end of the season. He still had amazing stats. And he didn't win Offensive Rookie of the Year for the whole league, but he did win it for the AFC. So that's still pretty good. But other than that, throughout the offseason, the team hasn't gotten a single receiver. So we still have the same receiving core that we had last season. So it's looking like we might have to carry the offense again. And I mean, we're kind of used to carrying the offense though. Like through the last 2 seasons, we probably lost like 3 games due to our defense just being the best in the league. And we might have an all-time great defense because there's no way that our offense is very, very mediocre. And we don't want back-to-back Super Bowls. But if we want to three-peat this season, we're going to need the offense to lock in because me, L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie, Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, you know what I'm saying? We ready for this next season. Y'all know we're going to lock in. We're going to be the best defense in the league like we have been these last 2 years. And after last season, after I broke the single season pick record, I'm looking to break my record this next season because if I do that, I'm most likely going to be the GOAT, no cap. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is what no NFL team has ever done, and that's three-peat. Now we're coming into the first game of my 3rd season, and now we're playing against the Dolphins. Last time we played the Dolphins, Tyreek Hill was injured. This time I get to guard him, and they have a different quarterback. So, yeah. It's the first drive, and it's 3rd down, and I was not ready for Tyreek Hill's speed. Like, he just blows past me, but good thing our pass rush was just so good, he could not get the ball to Tyreek Hill. I mean, bro couldn't even see him. Now on this play, I really have to thank the help. I tried to put hands on him. I could not, and he just burned me. But good thing I had a safety over the top that interrupted the play because that would have been bad. I done got burned so many times in this game. He has not caught the ball though, but I was ready this time. I got my back pedal faster, and the ball ended up out of bounds. I would have caught the pick anyway. I don't know what that coach is drawing up, but Tyreek Hill just keeps on running streaks, and these plays is not working. I'm running hip to hip right next to him the whole time. On 2nd down, Tyreek Hill runs a hitch route. I tried to jump it because I thought he was going to throw the ball to him, but instead, this guy wide open at the 1-yard line. Good thing they stopped him at the 1, but you know, I can't do nothing on goal line. Coach takes me out the game. Down 7-3 now, what did I say about throwing streaks to Tyreek Hill? I'm hip to hip with him. I'm going to catch the pick this time. Give me that pick, my first pick of my 3rd season. We're up 10-7 now in the 3rd quarter, and their fullback catches this ball, and he's in the middle of all these red shirt jerseys, so somebody punched the ball out, and we get the ball on their side of the field. We have been dominating this game. We're up 24-7 now. While we're in zone, I PID life out of time. I don't know how the refs did not see that, but hey, I did it. It's 2nd down. They just been no huddling all drive, so things got discombobulated or whatever. They scored, but it's way too late in this game. The game's over with, my boy. First game of the new season, winning 24-14 against them fast-ass niggas. It's a good game. We starting off the new season with Mahomes being mid again. We need to lock in. I ain't gonna lie. I was locking Tyreek Hill up. He had 1 catch for 7 yards. All that speed just to get locked up. And I had the same amount of catches as he did. 1 pick? That's tough. Now after my game, my little brother game was at 10. So, yeah, we get to watch him play. And he also has a new quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo is now the QB2. And the guy they drafted last season, he's their new quarterback. It's 1st and 10, the first play of the game, and PS2 tried to press Jordan, but he is not going for none of that. He is the best receiver in the league, like I said. You can't press him like that because he's going to beat you. Up 7-0, the Broncos have been playing pretty decent defense this drive, but you can't go at the post right while you're in zone, so it's wide open. When the team doesn't put their best cornerback on Jordan, he feels disrespected. On 1st and 10, catching this ball, breaking the tackle, finding his way into the end zone. And then again, with DBs trying to press Jordan, he's one of the best releases in the league. You're not going to stop him at all. That's an easy first down. And right when the quarterback is looking good, he throws this dumb pick that he didn't even have to throw. Yeah, he ain't have to do all that. And I mean, just look at this. Like, what did he see? He didn't have to throw that at all. Luckily, defense got to stop. They're 14-7, and Josh Jacobs fumbles on this play. But luckily, it was not a fumble. He was ruled down. So, they get to continue their drive. But obviously, this drive was just not meant to be. The quarterback throws another dumb pick. Like, what is he doing? It's the fourth quarter, and they're down 17-14, so they need to get some points on this drive. So he burns this guy over the top and takes us all the way home for a touchdown. He's just way too fast. The Broncos actually responded with a touchdown of their own, so it's 24-21. Time is coming down, and Jordan catches this ball for game. What a fucking throw to the great catch. It took a game-winning touchdown, but they still did it 28-24. This was his quarterback's first throw. He had 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. 2 picks is terrible, but at least he won his first game starting. Now, this game might be his craziest. 6 catches, 256 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I mean, Jerry Jeudy went crazy too, but Jordan definitely won this receiver battle. I ain't gonna lie, out of every team in the league, out of every team in our division, our rivals are definitely the Chargers. And we playing them this week. But now they do not have Justin Herbert anymore. He decided to lead the team, and I don't blame him, because the Chargers are like the NFL version of the Clippers. It's the first play of the game, and on 1st and 10, Chris Jones shows why he's the best DT in the league. He's just too dominant. Now on 3rd down, Justin Herbert tries to scramble outside the pocket, but we got good edge rushers. They know how to secure that pocket. Still to this day in my 3rd season, guarding little short out routes, I just hate it. It's 1st and goal. They run the ball, and surprisingly, we actually stopped them from scoring here. But of course, I gotta get out the game. Can't do shit on the goal line. I don't know what was going on in this play, but we're up 10 points in the 4th quarter, and I allowed my first touchdown of this season, which was my 2nd touchdown I allowed in my career. Offense couldn't have at least just got a field goal, so now it's a tie game. We're going into OT. Our offense got the ball first, and they did not score, so I'm trying to strip the ball from them. He ain't letting that go. And I mean, they quite literally ran the ball the entire drive, and we just couldn't stop them. Like, look at this play. What even happened? I don't know how we had so many people there, but nobody could have made a tackle. And we lost this game to a nigga named CJ Ham. I don't know how it happened. We was up 10 points, and we still ended up losing this game. I mean, we at least need Mahomes to pass for 200 yards, bro. And I don't know why this happened, but for some reason, my coach put me on Mike Williams more. He's starting to put me on Mike Williams more. He only had 3 catches, 20 yards. But I'm finna start going Keenan Allen again. We can't be losing like that. We're trying to 3-peat. All right, man. It's week 3, and we playing against the Bengals. And last time we played them, Jamar Chase was injured, so finally get to guard him. It's the first drive of the game on 3rd down, and Jamar Chase runs a curl route, and I'm jumping and getting my first pick of the game. Of course, offense does nothing with the ball after I catch that pick, and Jamar Chase kills me with this post route. Then on 1st and 10, I should have had inside leverage, but I did not. That's my fault. He gets to the 3-yard line. They scored, but our offense didn't. He punishes me for playing off too far. He runs a little hitch route. And then on 3rd down, he hits me with another slant and catches the ball. I promise you. This is all in the first half. I'm going to get used to it, and I'm going to lock him up next half. It's 1st and goal. They're in a 5-out. Joe Burrow finds Joe Mixon open, and he scores a touchdown. Our offense just can't do anything right now. And on 2nd down, we get lucky because Joe Burrow inaccurately throws his ball. Plays like this are what we need. On 3rd and 5, Trent McDuffie could have picked this ball off and went for 6, but instead he swatted it. We need that pick 6 because the offense can't do nothing right now. They punted the ball, but offense, of course, still did nothing with the ball. So I tried to strip the ball here, and it did not come out. And now that we're down 14-0 in the fourth quarter, they're most likely just going to spam runs, and we don't have too much of a run defense, so we're probably fucked. This game seems over, but it's not. It's third down, and Chris Jones comes in and gets a big sack, so we just need offense to score, and we could probably get another stop. But of course, offense does what they've been doing all game, and that is absolutely nothing. After we done got multiple stops, they still keep losing the ball, throwing turnovers. And then just to make matters worse, Joe Mixon just runs the ball right through like nobody's even there for an easy touchdown. And it's crazy the fact that offense finally decides to score when the game's all over with. We already lost. This is a game we really shouldn't have lost. We played amazing defense. Still lost 21-7. If you just look, Joe Burrow didn't even have that good of a game, but Mahomes just had a worse game. Only 120 something yards with 2 picks. That is terrible. And like I said, Jamar Chase wasn't going to do nothing in the second half. He had 5 catches, 58 yards, which was all in the first. And I called a pick this game, but what that mean if we lost? And it's crazy because I literally felt like this was going to happen. Games like this, when our offense can't do anything, Mahomes gets to throwing picks, because we have no receivers. They literally, the whole offseason, they decided to keep the same receiving core that we had last year, which we won the Super Bowl with, but we won because of our defense. And we're going to have to do it for a third year in a row. If we do that, we're the greatest defense of all time, no cap. So in practice, if no one wants to put the fire under these receivers, I'm going to have to be that guy to do that, because we're not finna just keep on having to carry the offense this crazy, because that's not who the Chiefs are. The Chiefs have amazing offense. And I mean, after that terrible loss, we're going to Pittsburgh, and we better win. Now, one thing I learned to do a lot better since I came in the league was tackle big running backs. I always go for the legs every single time. On second down, I get put on a blitz, which I never have done before, and the quarterback throws his pick to the dead. That was a great play. Offense actually scored with the possession that we gave them, and I almost got hit with this route, but I made them drop the ball. It's third down, and I'm really trying to get the quarterback to try to throw it to my side, but he's just not doing it. He throws his check down, and it's fourth down. They got to punt the ball. Offense doesn't score, but we got them down to a 3rd and 10. I guard the zig route. It's a broken play, and I do not catch on to it. Luckily, the quarterback overthrows us, because that would have been terrible. Offense doesn't score again, but on 1st and 10, he tries to run a slant. I outrun him and catch this pick. It's still 7-0, and he runs his little out route. Y'all know how much I hate guarding them. I need to get on them more. 2nd and 1, bro tries to run a slant, but I'm on that. Drop that ball. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I never seen this route before. I've never got hit with this route before, so I was not ready for it. I got killed. On 2nd and 10, I was hoping he was throwing this route. I was trying to bait him as much as I could, but he just instead threw the ball out of bounds. And this right here is the most annoying thing when playing man. I get bumped while he's on the slant route. Ends up being a touchdown, bro. That doesn't count. That does not count. No. They missed the field goal, I'm guessing, but they're on 1st and 10. Quarterback throws this terrible pass. I was trying to bait up the flag. We're up 14-6, and I don't know why he didn't jump this route. He could have easily had a pick 6, but instead he just stood there and watched the ball go into the receiver's hands. Like, come on, man. It's 3rd and 2, and L'Jarius Sneed kind of does the same thing, but at least he made him drop the ball. You know, instead of just watching the ball go into the receiver's hands. It's 4th and 2, and I'm in the flats, and I'm trying to bait this route up, and he actually throws it, but I didn't die for it. I wanted to, but I guess it just didn't happen. They done made it down the field, and of course he hit me with a little out route. I hate these routes, bro. 2nd down, bro tried to hit me with a corner route or whatever he ran, but I was on it. It didn't matter. Made him drop the ball. They're at the 1 yard line, and for some reason, they decided not to run the ball. They probably would have got it. Instead, they wanted to pass the ball and get sacked. And I ain't gonna lie, their quarterback is terrible. 3rd and goal, the time is coming down. You could at least throw the ball out of bounds or something. But instead, he holds the ball for the entire time and then finally throws the ball out of bounds when the time is all gone. The game's over, my boy. And we actually win this game mainly because that quarterback is stupid. 14-6. And I mean, just look at the games Mahomes had. It was very, very mid. Just luckily, Kenny Pickett had a way worse game than he did. 2 picks, trash. In this game, coach put me on multiple people. I wasn't on just one person the whole game, so you know what I'm saying? You know. And me and my boy L'Jarius Sneed both got to pick this game. Now it's week 5, and we should easily be able to win this game because they got Baker Mayfield. It's the first play of the game. Quarterback can't find nobody open off the rip, and he tries to scramble outside the pocket, but my nigga, you are not fast. Chris Jones with a big sack. Pause. Now it's second and very long, and in back-to-back plays, we get another sack. We got them backed all the way up, 3rd and 30, and Baker Mayfield can't do nothing. He has to throw this ball out of bounds. It would have been a safety. We scored, and on this first time, I get hit with an in route, but I have never in my life got killed the way I did. I don't even know what. I have no idea what I was doing. wait, no, I'm sorry, cause where the fuck was I going? It's 7-7 in the second quarter on second down, and Trent McDuffie is in the perfect place at the perfect time. He gets an easy pick. It is the third quarter, and we find ourselves a 21-7. This is the type of games that we should be winning, and this is the way we should be winning them. Dominant offense and dominant defense, and we win games like this, but not this play. Don't worry about this play. We're up 28-10, so even if they do score, offense will get enough time off the clock, but Chris Godwin dunks on our safety. But anyways, like I said, it was way too late for them to start scoring. We won 28-20. Now, Mahomes did not throw for 200 passing yards, but at least he threw for 3 touchdowns without a pick. It's crazy because in this game, Isaiah Pacheco was leading the entire game in receiving yards. And the only nigga in the game to catch a pick was Trent McDuffie. All right, now it's week 6 and we're playing Jacksonville. If you remember, before this season started, they traded for Devontae Adams, and that's how my little brother ended up on the Raiders, and he's coming off an amazing game last week. Let's try to lock his ass up, though. 2nd and 10, and he's running a little out route, which I hate guarding. I almost get on it, but I'm a little bit too late. One thing you can't throw on me is jump balls. On 3rd and 10, he tried to throw this jump ball, but of course I come down with it, and I somehow take this all the way home for a pick 6. We're playing some real good defense on this drive, and on 3rd and 5, we get a big sack. It's 1st and 10, and I probably could have prevented this play, but he threw the ball to Evan Ingram, and he's gone. I came at the wrong angle, so yeah, he scored on this play. He's just too fast. Our offense did not score when they got the ball. And on 1st and 10, I tried to jump this slant route, but I get hit with a PI, and I got dunked on. So, yeah. Right after that play, on 1st and goal, Trevor Lawrence throws his ball up to me again. And, of course, I'm coming down with it. That's 2 picks in this game already. The second quarter is coming to an end, and for some reason, they're running the ball on 3rd and 10. Y'all should be trying to score. Our offense scored with the drop that they just got, so we're up 14-7, and Trevor Lawrence is trash as hell. He throws his pick to Trent McDuffie that he didn't even have to throw, and he takes us all the way home for 6. Up 21-7 in the 3rd quarter, he hits me with this route, and what's that, 2 catches in this whole game? He can have that. That boy Trevor Lawrence is getting aggressive. On 3rd down, he throws his ball up to Devontae Adams, and honestly, either of us could have got dunked on here. On 4th and 10, I don't know what is getting in Trevor Lawrence's head and think he could just test me like this. I get this pick and get a crazy toe tap. That's 3 picks in this game. Like, damn, look at that. That's nasty. I mean, our defense has been locking up the entire game, and on 1st and 10, he finally gets another catch. It's the slant route, so hey, it's not too much. 2nd down, they're desperate to at least get some points before the game's over with, and Trevor Lawrence does a dumb thing again, throws another pick, and that's 4 in this game. The craziest game of my career, no doubt. Our defense was too good. Trevor Lawrence, trash. And I mean, Mahomes didn't even have that good of a game. It's just the fact that we played so good, and Trevor Lawrence threw 5 picks. Hey man, new team, it don't matter. I still will lock up Devontae Adams every time I play him. 3 catches for 20-something yards, that's tough. And it's safe to say, I own Devontae Adams right now. 4 picks, that's 1 more catch than he had all game. That's crazy. After my brother watched my crazy game, my crazy 4-pick game, he got a primetime game against the Texans, so you know he finna show out. And while he was watching my game, he told me, he said he was inspired. He gonna go ahead and put on the show, especially because Texans don't got nobody for him. It's 2nd and 1. He's running a streak, and you know you one of the fastest receivers in the league if you have to wait for the ball to get there before you can even catch it. And it was a crazy catch on 2 defenders. Like, he's too nasty. And after that crazy play, there's no way he would finish his drive out without getting his touchdown on 1st and goal, getting an easy touchdown. The defenders, they just can't guard him. They're up 7-0, and on 1st and 10, he beats the defender again. And this time the ball was a little bit better, but he still had to slow down a little bit. Easy touchdown, can't guard him, way too fast. Yeah, man, this was a primetime game, but the Texans just wasn't ready for it. And it's crazy because the quarterback only had to throw 13 passes with 2 touchdowns to win. And Jordan only had 4 catches, but 147 yards with 2 touchdowns. That's crazy. It's the next week, week 7, and we got to play against the Ravens. Lamar probably finna be running all over us. 3rd down, I don't know what Lamar was thinking, but he tried to test L'Jarius Sneed. He's on that. First pick of the game. We're up 7-0 now, and I don't know how this running back can still feel his knees after I hit him like that. And I ain't gonna lie, this must be an off day. I don't know how I allow a touchdown to Devin Duvernay of all receivers. He burns me over the top. That's my 4th or 3rd allowed touchdown in my career. I don't even know. Like, after getting a 4-pick game, you wouldn't expect this. He killed me with a corner route. Like, am I falling off? They've been having a pretty good drive, and then Mark Andrews is open in the middle of the field. He gets in for a touchdown. It's the 3rd quarter, and we find ourselves up 21-14 out on 3rd down. For some reason, they want to run the ball. I don't know why they did it, but hey, we stopped them. They got to punt the ball back to us. It's the 4th quarter, and we're still up 21-14. We're not trying to go to OT. Lamar tries to scramble outside the pocket, but he gets caught and gets sacked. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but I almost sold this game because I got burned, but luckily he heard my footsteps and he dropped the ball. Thank God. 4th down, most likely the last play of the game, and Lamar just throws his ball up, and it should have been picked off, but they swatted it. They should have honestly just picked it off. But it's cool though, because we won this game 21-14. In this game, Mahomes actually had a good game. 3 touchdowns and about 200-some yards. That's good. And damn, I allowed 3 catches for 57 yards and a touchdown to Rashad Bateman. I don't know what happened. Last game I had 4 picks. This game, it was bad. At least my boy L'Jarius Sneed caught a pick this game. That's good. Alright, now after that game, I gotta redeem myself and lock up Keenan Allen in this game against the Chargers. Now the Chargers actually have Kirk Cousins as their quarterback. And yeah, he's terrible. On 3rd down, he throws his pick to Tranquil. And yeah, he takes us all the way home for 6. I swear the most hated receiver formations I hate to guard is stacked, because it's hard to guard it when, like, I might get bumped, and yeah, stacked is so annoying to guard. 2nd down, Keenan Allen runs a slant. I'm on that slant, and Kirk Cousins still throws this ball. That's not smart, my boy. I'm taking this all the way home, boy. Right after throwing a pick 6 to me, he decides to throw another pick 6, but this time to L'Jarius Sneed. We're up 21-0, and somehow Everett gets open, and Kirk Cousins throws this dot to him. I try to hit him, but yeah, I can't. Somebody please tell me why they're down 31-7 and they're running the ball. Come on now, what are y'all doing? You know your quarterback is trash when he can't throw a simple pass. Like, look at this. I get beat. But did I really? Yeah, them boys, they just could not compete. They got a different quarterback and he's terrible. I mean, Kirk Cousins threw 1 touchdown the entire game with 3 picks. Mahomes, he played mid, but better than Kirk Cousins. And Keenan Allen, 2 catches for 31 yards. That's tough. My boy Tranquil caught a pick, I caught a pick, and Sneak caught a pick this game. We're going into week 9, and I already have 8 picks, which is leading the league in picks right now. And I ain't the only one going crazy. My little brother Jordan got 40 catches, 854 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And this week, my little brother game is at 1 o'clock, so that's earlier than my game. So I'm able to watch his because mine is prime time. It's at 8:20, and we playing the Browns. And with him playing against the Raiders, I'm expecting him to go crazy. It's 2nd and 7. Y'all already know how fast Jordan is. And they're running the Tampa 2. That's terrible defense when you know you're guarding one of the fastest players in the league. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of tough. My little brother has been in the league for 2 years and already had 2 different starting quarterbacks, and they're both trash. And look, I know he's the best receiver in the league to me, but for some reason this quarterback just thinks he can throw this ball up, and it's inaccurate anyway. I mean, he caught the ball like that before, but you can't just keep doing it. And I don't know what it is with this quarterback and throwing jump balls, but he literally threw a jump ball to Hunter Renfrow, and he caught it. How? But it didn't matter though, because the Buccaneers defense started playing amazing. Their pass rush just got great, so they couldn't score on this drive. They got to kick a field goal. They're up 10-6, and another terrible pass by this quarterback. Like, he couldn't get this ball to the sideline. Jordan had to wait for the ball and then catch it. But hey man, he still made the play though. And again, Jordan is one of the fastest receivers in the league. The fact there's no help over the top, and he had to wait for the ball to get there before he caught it. Man, somebody should have helped that poor cornerback. That's an easy touchdown. There was no scoring going on in the whole third quarter, and on 1st and 10, they finally get a first down. That's probably their first down on like the second half. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know what happened, but the Buccaneers defense done turned up. Like the whole entire second half, they've been on one. They trying to come back in this game, and it might happen. And that it did. It's 17-15 now, and on 3rd down, the quarterback decides to take a check down. So it's 4th down. They got to punt the ball. Buccaneers got a chance to win this game with a field goal. But it's a good thing they got Baker Mayfield at quarterback, and he's trash. Almost lost the game, but Jordan had 4 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. After seeing the game he had, I'm going to have to lock up this game, and also, we play next week, so he better be ready for that. But this week, I'm going to Amari Cooper, and I ain't going to lie, I'm finna lock this nigga up because he's not fast. He's just a route runner. I love going route runners. It's 3rd and 15, and the quarterback just decides to go for the check down, and we making the tackle, making them have to kick the field goal if they can't punt the ball. They missed the field goal. We're up 14-0, and this quarterback throws a pitch to L'Jarius Sneed. Don't test him. I'm telling you, he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And now we're up 21-0 before halftime, and L'Jarius Sneed catches another pick. This is a crazy game for him right now. Halftime hasn't even started yet, and we're up 24-0. He tried to throw this corner out, and it's out of bounds. I would have caught the pick, but ended up being a roughing the passer call, so they got a little bit of yards. 1st and 10, Amari Cooper hits me with a little in route, post route. He finally gets his first catch of the game. I guess he ain't getting no more though. The Browns was on some cheesy shit. They kept on hurrying up, and it really fucked up our defense. They finally scored a touchdown. But the whole time, it really didn't matter. This game was boring. I didn't even get tested anymore, and we blew them niggas out. I mean, Mahomes ain't had a bad game. We won by a lot of points, too, so it's cool. And Amari Cooper, another receiver locked up in Gabe County. And I ain't get tested this game, but my boy Sneed did 2 picks. And even Justin Reed caught him 1. And finally, we've been waiting all season for this game. I get to guard my little brother again. Last time I played him, he got injured, so hopefully it don't happen this time. And it's tough. On 3rd down, he kills me with a speed release, and he's wide open in the middle of the field, but our pass rush is too good. His quarterback could not pass him the ball. We're up 7-0 now. He hits me with a curl route, but I don't think he knows. I jump curl routes every time. Give me that pick, and I'm taking it all the way home for 6. 14-0 now before half, and here come them dogs again on 2nd down, getting another sack. Now I know my little brother is one of the fastest receivers in the league, but I'm the fastest cornerback, and I can keep up with him. If the quarterback would have threw that a little bit higher, maybe he would have had a touchdown, but nope, not this time. 2 picks in the first half. We're up 21-0 before half, and he hits me with a slant. He didn't get the first down though. I don't know if this quarterback done learned or not, but he threw this jump ball, and I almost picked it off, but little bro played defense on me. Now, one thing I hate is playing against people in this formation. Like, I've never been able to guard people who played out of that formation. Obviously, he knows all the things I hate, like these little out routes. I just despise him. Now, this play right here is crazy. On 2nd and 7, I get burned over the top. This should have been a touchdown, but somehow I managed to knock the ball out of his hands. I don't know. I think my shoulder knocked it out or something, but hey, all I could do is thank Madden. They finally made it into the red zone on 1st and goal. That quarterback finally scores a touchdown. It's still a blowout though. I ain't gonna lie. This quarterback must love throwing interceptions, because he throws one to Trent McDuffie right here. He didn't even have to throw that ball. We are up 42-7 on 1st and 10. This is a broken play at this point, and Jordan just runs up and he dunks on me. But it don't matter because the game is over with. The game is over with. But the quarterback wants to throw a touchdown, or he wants to throw a pick. He just throws his ball up on double coverage to my brother, and I almost come down with it, but he played defense again. Damn, 2 back-to-back blowout wins. This is how we supposed to be playing. And Mahomes only completed 10 passes, but he attempted 11. He had a perfect passer rating with 3 touchdowns. And Jordan, he ain't have a bad game. 4 catches, 74 yards. Could have scored, but I knocked it out with my shoulder. And I had 2 picks in this game, with 1 going home for 6. So I definitely won this matchup again. Now, after blowing out the Raiders, we're coming to Denver. So hopefully we could beat these niggas. And I already got 10 picks through 11 weeks of football. We're in week 11, I had 10 picks. Up 7-0 already. And I really hate plays like this. It's a slant, and I get bumped by the receiver on the other team. Like, is that not a penalty or something? They done made it into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They run the ball. We just can't stop their running back, so they get the first down. And of course, coach gonna take me out the game, so they'll probably score on this goal line. And man, offense did not score, and they're back in the red zone. Russell wasn't trying to scramble, but luckily I tripped him up, so he couldn't score. Offense didn't score again. It's the 4th quarter, and we're down 10-7. And they're just getting a little check down so that they can kick a field goal. Now listen here. They kicked the field goal, and we still have 7 points. We're playing great defense. Now they're out of field goal range, but they'll probably still make it. And they did make the field goal. And offense finally decides to score. But guess what? It's way too late. The game's already over with, offense. You showed up too late. After blowing 2 teams out back-to-back, we somehow found a way to lose to the Broncos. And just look at how mid both quarterbacks played. Mahomes threw 2 touchdowns, but he only had 138 yards. Like, that's terrible. And I did my job to the fullest. 1 catch for 17 yards for Jerry Jeudy. That's tough. And there was no picks thrown this game. This might be the first game there was no picks. But after that loss, next week we play the Raiders for the 2nd time of the year. And I'm ready. Y'all think Jordan gonna get his get back? It is now week 12, and I'm playing against my little brother again. Now, last time we played, he had 4 catches, 74 yards, which is a pretty good game. But I had 2 picks in that game, so yeah, I won that matchup. Now, we done had multiple battles in the NFL, and I done basically won every one of them. We're gonna see if he win this one now. Of course, he knows my most hated route is that out route. He tries to run it, the quarterback doesn't throw it. I would have picked that off anyway. Now it's 3rd and 10, and he's running a deep post, and he actually beats me on this a little bit, but I'm still on him. Quarterback throws this ball, and the good thing is help right there, and I don't know why I dived. I tried to swat the ball, but you know, my player dived. Now we're winning 7-0, and he runs the same route, but on the other side, and the quarterback is so trash. I don't even know who he was throwing it to, but it looked like he was throwing it to us, though. That's an easy pick. We're up 14-0 now, and my brother killed me with this C route. Like, yeah, that was the nastiest C route I ever had to guard. It's now the 3rd quarter. We're up 17-7 on 1st and 10. The quarterback throws this drag route, and y'all know how I'm coming. I come back there and strip the ball from behind. Pause. Up 24-7 now, and Madden is very annoying. If you saw the way my player was just standing still, I guess he froze me, but yeah, that was really annoying. I hate this game. No, I'm serious. Look at my player. He's not moving. I could not move for some reason. Now it's third and goal, and luckily for me, his quarterback is trash and inaccurate because this would have been a touchdown, and I've never allowed him to score a touchdown on me before. That would have been a first. Now this game is clearly over with, but the hustle I had on this play, I almost picked it off. I was just a little bit off. I could have had it. This was a big divisional game. We just won 24-14. Both QBs was mid this game. Guess it just came down to the defense. And I mean, Jordan had 64 yards, but only 2 catches. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't catch a pick. My nigga Bynum did, but I didn't catch a pick this game. I did have a forced fumble. Who y'all think won this matchup? It's now week 13, so it's my bye week, and I'm in Las Vegas watching my little brother play. Ravens started off and scored, and bro, his quarterback is terrible. Like he fumbles, and luckily the Raiders picked the ball back up. Because of that, they're backed up 3rd and 14, but Jordan gets open in the middle of the field and makes this great catch. That's good hands right there. Then on 2nd down, right when we thought they was having a good drive, their quarterback gets hit, and he fumbles, and the Ravens pick it up. That's tough. I don't know what the Ravens was on this game. Look, 14-0, and they're back all the way up 3rd and 18, and they get another sack. Like, hey man, they just playing hard. It's 3rd down. They need this 1st down because they need to try to score this drive, but the quarterback gets hit again, and he fumbles. They get the ball back, but it's still 4th down. They got to punt the ball off. Now it's the 3rd quarter. They're down 21-0. I don't know what's going on, but the Ravens are playing amazing defense, and the Raiders quarterback just can't do nothing right now. But through the Ravens playing amazing defense, Jordan is still trying to have a great game, still trying to win this game, and he's fighting hard. It's just his teammates ain't fighting as hard as he is. 1st and 10, I don't know why this DB was pressing him, but he beats him over the top easily and finally scores a touchdown in this game. At this point, all this quarterback needs to do is look at Jordan the whole time. He beats the guy over the top again and makes this crazy catch, but he gets tackled. They gotta score here or the game is really over. He catches this ball and unfortunately gets tackled backwards, so they gotta try to go for it on 4th. And when they needed to score, this quarterback throws his ball up and it's picked off. That's tough. This game is over with, but Jordan don't play until that final whistle is called. He beats this guy over the top, and he outruns everybody, scores a touchdown, but doesn't matter, they still lost this game, but good for his stats though. Ravens was honestly just playing amazing defense for most of the game, and the Raiders quarterback could not do anything. Bro went crazy though, 8 catches, 220 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He the only one who played hard. Going into week 14, we're 9-3. So right now, we just gotta keep on winning games so we can secure our #1 spot in the playoffs. Right now it's week 14, and we're playing against the Panthers, and somehow, for some reason, they have Michael Thomas, so I guess I'll be guarding him. It's 3rd and 4. Michael Thomas tried to run a curl route, but y'all know I'm always on them curl routes. Give me that first pick of the game, and I'm taking this home for 6. They made down the field. This 2nd down, he does the same route again, and I'm making him drop the ball. Now, I don't understand how this play exactly happened. Like, this was stupid. Miles Sanders is running the ball. I go for his legs, and I trip him up. But somehow he juiced out a defender, and nobody could tackle him. We all came at terrible angles, and he took that all the way home for a touchdown. That's crazy. Things like this make Madden hard to play every time I play it. I was going to have a pick, an easy pick, but the game made me slow down. Like, just look at what happens. As soon as we create contact, a little bit of contact, my player immediately goes from full speed to jogging. Like, bro, they got to fix their game. I'm so ready for Madden 24. And of course, while I'm not on him, he gets an easy slant and scores a touchdown. Good thing offense scored when they got the ball back because the Panthers scored here, so we still up a score, and we need the offense to just hold the ball for the rest of the game. And that's exactly what they did. We win this game 24-14. 21. And this wasn't a bad game for Mahomes. 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. Michael Thomas had 3 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. And y'all know most of them yards was off that trash Madden play. And of course, I caught my pick. I'm trying to break my own record. Now this week we play against the Broncos, but I was not expecting this to happen. There are 3 starting receivers, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and Tim Patrick, all are hurt for this game. So we'll be guarding like terrible receivers. So there's no reason why we should lose. It's 2nd and 12. Russell Wilson throws the ball to an out route. The guy catches the ball, gets hit by 2 people, fumbles, and we pick this ball up and get all the way down to the 4. So offense should easily be able to score. Up 7-0, and on 2nd down, I get beat with this out route. But guess what? He throws the ball way too late. I make a crazy diving catch to catch the score. I hate guarding out routes, but these receivers are so trash, I easily guarded it and picked the ball off and took me all the way home for 6. We are up 31-0, and Russell Wilson's not done throwing turnovers. He throws a pitch to Trent McDuffie. 2nd and 10, Russell Wilson says, I got one more in me, and throws another pick. I don't know what's going on with him, but hey man, we'll take this game. Good for the stats. And this was a crazy blowout. I mean, they had none of their receivers, so this should have happened. And I mean, the craziest part about it, Mahomes didn't throw a single touchdown. And none of their receivers had yards at all. It was just they tight end who was getting yards, really. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 picks this game. Trent McDuffie had a pick and Bonham had a pick. We're coming into week 16, and I'm going to have to lock in. Because as y'all can see, I have 13 picks. And I'm leading the league by a lot right now. But my record is 15. I got this week, next week, and the last week. 3 weeks. To get 3 picks. Can I do it? Now for this game, I'm gonna be trying to bait the quarterback and throwing me the ball, but at the same time, I also need to lock in because we need to win these games, and they already starting this game off with a touchdown. I've said this before, I hate guarding formations like this when the receiver is so far into the O-line that I can't really put my hands on them. It just makes it a lot harder. Now, I ain't gonna lie, they offensive play call right there on this play was amazing. They made me run in to my own teammate, and they end up with a wide open touchdown. That was nice. Now I done said this throughout the entire season. I don't know why quarterbacks do this, but he throws the ball in L'Jarius Sneed's way. Don't throw it in his direction. He's gonna pick that ball off. Now at this point, the Falcons quarterback just giving everybody a pick. Like, you might as well throw me when he throws one to Justin Reed. And that's 2 picks in this game for us. Now, at one point in this game, we were down 14-0. Now it's 13-14, and Drake London catches the ball in the middle of the field. When there's a defender over him, he should have tried to swipe the ball, but they end up scoring anyway. It's now the second half. We're down 21-13. They get this ball, and I don't know who punched the ball. I put my hand in there. I don't know if I punched it out, though, but somebody did, and we end up with the ball. And of course, offense does nothing with the ball, and then I get hit with a little out route. I hate those routes. I try to punch the ball out. He breaks my tackle. And again, this quarterback just loves throwing turnovers. If it ain't to me, he throws a pick to my nigga Bynum. Hey man, go ahead and throw one to me. Go ahead and throw me one to me real quick then. We're down 19-21, and 3rd down. It's my time to shine. He finally tested me on Drake London. I catch this pick, and I take it all the way home for 6. Clutch pick 6. After my picks is up 26-21, and they're already in the red zone, and they throw a touchdown. So now we're down, and we don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, that's tough. But somehow Mahomes scores a touchdown. It was a 1-play touchdown. I don't know how he did it, but we won this game. What a guy. This was a very, very close game, and it came to some clutch moments. 34-27. And I mean, that boy Mahomes, he was selling for most of the game, but he came through at the last drive and did his thing. And the nigga I was going for most of the game, Drake London, yeah, y'all see his stats. And I did indeed catch a pick this game. I'm at 14. I need 2 more to break my record. Now we're playing against the Saints, and I'm going to have to tie up my record this game if I want to be on pace to breaking it. It's the first drive of the game. I'm pretty sure that's Tua at quarterback, and he throws a pick to my nigga L'Jarius Sneed, and then bro fumbles. Yeah, he fumbled, but yeah, we got the ball back, so it didn't matter. Offense scored, and Chris Olave ran a curl route, and y'all know I'm on that. Give me that pick. I tied up my pick record. 15 picks in this season. I need 1 more pick. Hopefully I can get it this game. I mean, just look at the way I dived and caught that pick. Like, come on, man. I want this. I need this. We're playing amazing defense. We're up 14-0, and I almost allowed a touchdown here. I wasn't playing my zone correctly. But a good thing the quarterback is literally doo-doo water. Up 21-6 now in the 4th quarter. I get beat by a drag because I get pushed by a receiver, but we end up allowing a touchdown, and now it's a 1-score game. We just need offense to at least get a field goal and we can secure the win. And you know, when we need offense, like a good amount of the time, they do not have our backs. So it's still 21-13, and good thing our defense is good enough to stop them. I really feel like this score should have been like way worse than it is, but I guess I'll take the win. I mean, we won, but only 137 passing yards. We need more than that. And man, Chris Olave, 2 catches for 14 yards. That's tough. And I also caught a pick this game. That's great. And now, as y'all can see, I have 15 picks, which ties my pick record I had last season. I just need 1 more pick in this last game against the 49ers. And yeah, I'm going to be the GOAT at that point. Now, getting a pick against the 49ers is going to be kind of hard because they play very weird and they be in formations that we've never seen before. So it's definitely going to be annoying. I mean, they might as well just stay in them weird formations, because if they're not in those weird formations, we just going to lock them up like on this 3rd and 4, getting a big sack. We're down 3-0 in the 2nd quarter, and I'm going George Kittle. He hits me with a corner route, and you know, sometimes I just can't guard them. For some reason, they just keep on running this play. Like, they done ran this play 3 times already. We're not going for it. On 2nd and 7, I tried to back the quarterback and throwing his pass, but instead he finds George Kittle open for a touchdown. I thought that was going to be my pick. We're down 10-3 now at the end of the 2nd quarter, and they're in bunch, so I had to back up a little bit. And yeah, that's why I hate guarding in bunch, because it's really annoying. 3rd down, they tried to run this curl play, but we are all on that, and Trent McDuffie makes him drop the ball. 10-10 now in the 2nd half, and they ran the same QB run play again, and this time we stripping Brock Purdy because we getting tired of that shit. Offense, go ahead and do something with that ball, please. It's 3rd and 10. We're up 13-10, and Brock Purdy actually tests me on this corner route, and I catch my 16th pick this season, breaking my last season's 15. I mean, at this point, like, I gotta be the GOAT. I broke the previous record last season, and then I broke my own record this season. Like, hey man, and I got 2 rings, trying to get this 3rd one. Yeah, we're winning 20-10, and Brock Purdy actually throws his ball up to us again, and I should have had my 17th pick, but I did not get both my feet in bounds. This was a good win. We're going into the playoffs off a win, so we got some momentum. But hey man, Mahomes, we're going to need you to stop being mid in the playoffs because we're trying to 3-peat. And Debo, you are also in Gabe County. Only 1 catch. We have the same amount of catches this game. That's tough. And as y'all can see, the 2 most picks in a single season, 15 and 16, held by me, the GOAT. And with the season coming to an end, we have the #1 seed. My little brother team, they playing against the Colts, but he actually got injured again. So hopefully his team can go ahead and win it for him, and he'll be able to play in the divisional round if they make it. And who would have had thought? They beat the Colts, so they play against the Bills and we play against the Bengals. We might have a chance to get to play against each other in the conference championship. But before that happens, we got to go ahead and beat the Bengals real quick. In this game, we're going to need Mahomes to show up. And Jamar Chase, he know what time it is. Offense actually came out and scored, so we're winning 7-0, and Joe Burrow throws his ball. I'm not guarding Jamar Chase, but I came to help my teammate. I don't know why I'm not guarding Jamar Chase right now, but I tried to go for this pick, and I jumped out of the range of the ball, but good thing T. Higgins dropped it. It's 3rd and 10. We got everything on lock. Everybody's locking everything up. Joe Burrow has nobody to throw the ball to, so he gets sacked, and it's 4th down. Give us that ball back. Offense, go get some more points. Up 14-0, and on 14th, I thought they were going to run the ball, so I committed myself to the run, and luckily Joe Burrow terribly, oh my God, that was terrible. Offense did nothing with the ball. The Bengals got the ball in the red zone, finds Irv Smith, and it's a touchdown. 17-7. I should have tried to turn around and catch this pick, but I was looking at Jamar Chase the whole time, and I just forced him to drop the ball. They got a field goal, and our offense didn't do anything with the ball, so now they're back down the field again. 1st and 10, they no huddled, and he finds Joe Mixon in the middle of the field. He fights his way into the end zone. It's finna be a tie game now. Offense, we need y'all to come through again, please. We're in OT, and it's 3rd down. Joe Burrow decides to throw this ball up on me and another teammate, and Jamar Chase is not coming down with that. We deflect the ball. And finally, offense put some points on the board again. They kick the field goal after we got to stop. All right, Mahomes, we're going to the conference championship. We cannot have you playing like this, or we're going to lose. And Jamar Chase, you already know. And there were no picks this game, but we locked up. Now, I ain't going to lie. This game right here is probably the biggest game of the year other than the Super Bowl. It's the conference championship, but I'm playing against my little brother. This is big, and we got the whole family here to watch us, and we're going to put on a show. Y'all already know. We done went through many battles in the regular season, and this is our first time getting to play against each other in the postseason. We're going to see how this game go. It's going to be crazy. It's the 2nd quarter. We're down 7-3, and the quarterback throws his ball up, and he actually dunks on me. I thought I would have had the pick, but that boy caught it. It's 3rd down, and we cannot allow them to get this 1st down, so we are locking up, and the quarterback just throws the ball out of bounds. 4th down, they got to kick a field goal. 10-3, and he beats me off the press, and I see he ran the curl route, so I come back around and catch a pick and take this all the way home for 6. Ain't nobody catching me. It's now 10-10 because of me, and on 1st and 10, I came out of my zone to try to bait this route up. I did not know Hunter Renfrow was like that. He jumps in front of the route and catches the ball. But then again, on 3rd down, we always lock up when it comes to 3rd down. We forced them to go to 4th down so that they have to kick a field goal. Offense, we need y'all to score. Offense actually scored, but we cannot stop Josh Jacobs. They just been running the ball, and he gets all the way down to the 1, and you know, coach don't like me being on the goal line, so they're probably finna score here. Now, they did score, but offense got the ball and turned it right back over to where they're already in field goal range, and Josh Jacobs scores another touchdown. So, yeah, it's over. We actually lose the conference championship to the Raiders, and my little brother gets to go to his 1st Super Bowl. And so that means we don't get to go for the 3-peat. But would you look at the stats? Mahomes had 1 touchdown with 3 picks. Oh, man. But me, I did the best I could. I held my brother 2 catches and 43 yards. And also, don't forget, I had a pick 6, so I did what I needed to do. Offense just didn't come through. Now, even though I'm pissed off from losing in the conference championship, I had to go to the Super Bowl. And he's playing against the Giants, who have Jalen Hurts at quarterback. So this is definitely going to be a good game. Giants started off the game with a touchdown, and Josh Jacobs goes down the sideline and burns the guy on the outside, catches his ball, and goes all the way for a touchdown. Crazy. Yeah. After an amazing play from the QB, he does something dumb. He throws the ball up on 2 defenders, and what do you think happened? Of course, it got picked off. You cannot make mistakes like this in the Super Bowl. We need defense to get a stop real quick. Now they're down 14-7, and my little brother, he is not trying to lose no Super Bowl, so he finna start going crazy in this game. If this play right here doesn't tell you that he's the best receiver in the league, on 3rd down, he catches his ball, breaks his tackle. I don't know how he got out, but he ended up scoring a touchdown on this play. Amazing. It's a tie game in the third quarter, and on third down, the quarterback just throws his ball up to double coverage, and Jordan doesn't come down with it. Luckily though, defense got to stop it. On this 1st and 10, he gets open in the middle of the field. I don't know why the Giants aren't going in the middle of the field, but it's normally just being wide open. On 1st and 10, the Giants D-line almost gets to the quarterback, but the quarterback just throws the ball to Jordan because he just knows he's going to catch it. He falls down at the 1. When you got a running back like Josh Jacobs, you have to use him on the 1-yard line. Easy touchdown. It's a tied game in the 4th quarter, and this quarterback is terrible. Like, how do you overthrow Jordan? He's one of the fastest receivers in the league, and you still overthrew him. And then to make matters worse, on 3rd and 10, he inaccurately throws his corner route. That would have gave him the 1st down. Now that's 4th down, they got to punt the ball off. Defense been playing pretty good, and on 3rd down, Jordan gets open for the 1st down. Now at this point, all they have to do is run the ball. So they run the ball, and then they just got to call timeout and kick a field goal, and the game's over with. Now somehow, someway, the Raiders missed the field goal, so now they're in OT. Quarterback has no choice, throws his ball up to Jordan. You already know he comes down with it and scores what could be the game-winning touchdown. The Raiders actually stopped the Giants, and Jordan wins his first Super Bowl. Other than that pick, this quarterback had a pretty good game. And that boy Jordan, 7 catches, 192 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Amazing game. And as y'all can see, this season was wild. My brother wins the Super Bowl MVP, and I won Defensive Player of the Year. And somehow Jordan did not win Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, look at his stats compared to Chris Godwin's. I mean, honestly, he should have had it. But hey, man, he won the ring though, so no doubt he's the best receiver in the league.